Hello everybody, welcome back to Dat Boy Potter. Today we'll be doing a Masalli Season 1 recap because Season 2 will be coming out really soon after 1 month of waiting. So this is a recap. We start off with Masalli and Matthew fighting on top of a box. We don't know why, all we know is that Masalli won't let him leave. I don't know why, we don't know why yet. Matthew summons a Xbox move. Gady's running. Gady faints. Masalli finds him. Gady is impressed that he's finally meeting Masalli. We get a brief introduction of Matthew. Some rain comes in, so they have to go find shelter. And Masalli and Matthew tell Gady about how Lawyer was a killer and that Lawyer is actually a bad guy. And they took his powerful eye. And that morning, Gady takes it, and Matthew and Masalli realize that Gady's the one who took it, so they could chase him. They realize he can only be 12 hours away, so they spin the village overnight. Well, they stay in a village overnight. Later that night, Matthew is walking through the village, and he sees somebody attacking somebody. Actually, the person attacking was Lawyer. And Matthew's upset, so they run. They see Gady running away, so they chase him, and then they see him up on a cliff. But Lawyer gets to him first to take back the eye that he took. And Matthew and Masalli catch up. So for some reason, Lawyer doesn't decide to kill him. But instead he puts him into a Call of Duty trance, which is technically just Itachi's genjutsu. And so, Gady is found in his sleep, and Lawyer explains where he is. Basically, Itachi's genjutsu. And so Lawyer leaves, and Gady is stabbed a million times. Lawyer gets his eye back, so he puts the new eye in. And so Matthew, Masalli, and Lawyer fight. Matthew and Masalli do some hand movements. They summon like a big ball. Lawyer dodges it. Lawyer does a really cool move where he does like a cookie roller thing. It chases Masalli and Matthew. Masalli dies because he's flattened by the roller. They fight some more. Not that much happens. They just keep fighting, because it's a fight. Lawyer punches him in the face, throws him up, does a flip, kicks him in the stomach, he falls down. And Matthew needs some new, more powerful eyes to awaken in him. So he has a flashback 3 years before. Back to when he meets Masalli and Lawyer. In Matthew's flashback, some stuff happens between him, Masalli, and Lawyer. Back in the past, some more stuff happens. Lawyer goes away because he's evil. And then Matthew awakens his Xbox Series XI. But Lawyer has his Xbox Series SI, so he's a lot more powerful. Matthew stands up, does a punch, Lawyer blocks it. Some really good fighting animation. Some more really good fighting animation. The animation is really good. And then Lawyer likes to cut Matthew. Matthew is flying, he's starting to lose his power. So then some more stuff happens. Matthew cuts off Lawyer's arms. Lawyer rips off Matthew's arm and cuts off his leg, and then Matthew cuts off his Lawyer's arm, and they make a deal. Some more stuff happens. Masalli gets reanimated by Lawyer. He gets his eyes back. And then he helps Matthew back to the village. Gady commits suicide. And we find out that Matthew is joining Lawyer in the bad guy group called the Xbox Live. Masalli sets up a surprise attack. Matthew blocks it. Matthew injects himself with the stuff that Lawyer has, so he gets the same. Lawyer has vines all over his body. And then we're back to where we left off. The Pokeball and Xbox makes a huge explosion. They're both sent back. Masalli awakens his first stage of power within him, in the heart. So Masalli awakens more power. Matthew explains what's happening. And then Matthew keeps explaining what's happening. Keeps explaining. And then Masalli opens a portal to Mars. They both fall onto Mars. They fight a little bit. And then Masalli opens another portal back to where they started. And then Masalli runs at him. Matthew blocks it, kicks him in the stomach. Matthew stands up, goes over and does a 100-hit combo on Masalli. Masalli passes out. Matthew leaves. And we leave off with Season 1 with Gady seeing the map that Matthew was reading, which is a map to the Xbox Live hideout.